Lee says, how do you handle competition that just opened 2 blocks down, who comes into our store and steals our vendor labels, takes pictures of our inventory and displays, and then orders the same stuff for their store undercutting our prices? She then adds, then is spreading rumors to everyone in town we're closing, which is not true. How do you handle competition from bullies in a small town? Wow. Well, first off, the thing that a bold person would do would be to walk in and speak to the owner and say, I understand that this is what's been happening. Is this true? And then if they say yes or no and say, I don't appreciate it, and say, knock it off, there's plenty of business for both of us. But so many get this passive aggressive thing. They said this and they said that. Just confront it. Be done with it. You know, Roberta Bronoff, who's going to be on my podcast in a couple of weeks, she talked about everything is just a conversation. Everything is just a conversation. That is such a great attitude, that it's just a conversation. So go over there, you know, make an appointment if you have to, but don't be afraid of it. And don't think that it's bad. Just do it. But on the other side, you know what? There's plenty of people that can do that off your website and a million other things. So I would just say what you don't want to see is somebody walking in and treating you with such disrespect. You wouldn't want the same thing. And if your vendors do that, then you can also consider changing vendors. But this whole set of questions today seems to be wrapped around people are treating me badly. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are treating you badly. And so why are we focusing on that? Why is that where we're going? You know, that takes time away from you thinking, how do I create an exceptional experience? How do I make my merchandise stand out? How do I go through and follow up with my customers so they come back more often and buy more? That's all that it's about, because it's easy to go on a buying trip. A lot of you love going to buying trips now. Oh, we bought all these new lines. I don't give a crap about your buying trip. What I care about is how much merch is sitting on your floor right now that you're not making money on. Because that should make you angry when you put up with a bad employee or you put up with a marketing campaign that doesn't work. And somebody was sharing with me this week that some Facebook group was talking about how this one woman puts all these big sales on her Facebook group and giveaways and how great it is she gets all this traction. Look, traction means nothing to get likes on Facebook. All that matters for you, and frankly, all that really matters for me at the end of the day is, am I going to get a gig from people understanding who I am? Someone going to sign up for SalesRx or buy a book? If they aren't, I'm not going to keep doing it. You know, Lowe's, who oddly enough, JCPenney just lost their CEO to Lowe's. Their big problem right now is they've had such promotional interest to get people in their stores that they aren't converting to buy the merchandise. And traffic doesn't mean squat unless they're going to convert. So ultimately, you have to decide, do I want to go down in the sewer and I want to stay here and consider it, or am I going to address the problem and move on? But clearly, you don't feel good enough ignoring it, and I can understand why. If I saw someone doing that, and frankly, someone has actually gone in and bought my system and tried to copy it as well. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But at the end of the day, that's not my focus. My focus is you.